If we find out that you knew about this murder, contributed to it in any way, knew about it before or after it happened, you're going to be charged with first-degree murder, and that is life in prison, even if you didn't pull the trigger.
On the 26th of July, 2018, in Orlando, Florida, investigators began questioning Amelia Bissoon, 32 years old, a Chase Bank employee, in connection with a shocking double murder case. The victims, Cynthia Stack, 52, and Sean Stack, 22, were found shot dead in their apartment in Center Hill, Florida on July 18. Amelia Bissoon, 25 years old, worked with Cynthia's father, who was suffering from cognitive decline, while employed as a Chase Bank employee in downtown Orlando. Bissoon wrote 2 checks worth $25,000 from the older man's account to pay for her young son. Her husband, Joshua Ramsawmy, later opened 2 accounts at Bank of America and deposited the stolen money into them. When Cynthia began questioning the transactions, Ramsawmy attempted to obstruct their investigations. He is accused of purchasing a firearm and murdering Stack and her son Sean. This case was not simply a murder, it stemmed from a financial fraud scheme. Amelia exploited an elderly customer suffering from dementia to issue fake checks, stealing more than $50,000. Amelia, together with her husband Joshua Ramsawmy, planned to silence the victim. Driven by greed and fear of exposure, the plan quickly escalated into the killing of both mother and son, turning a bank fraud case into a deliberate act of murder. Thank you for your interest and for always supporting us. We are developing another channel. You can click on the link pinned in the comments below to be redirected to our new channel. Our new channel focuses on making crime interrogation videos. We wish you an enjoyable viewing experience. Please subscribe to our new channel to watch more exciting videos coming next.
All right. So, Amelia, I can tell you the reason why we're here today is because of that issue with the bank. Okay. All right. Does that surprise you?
For this type of situation, yeah.
Okay.
Like this intense. I mean, I got in trouble at work, which makes sense, but I'm just confused about this.
Well, let's walk through it a little bit, okay? Let's walk through that and see how maybe we came here today, all right, and find out if this was just a misunderstanding or what, okay? So, what was the name of the customer?
Gerald.
Okay.
Mr. Gerald.
So what happened with this write-up? So, I mean, had you been a banker for him for a while? I mean...
Yeah, so I've been his banker since I moved here.
Did you... Okay.
Since we moved here.
So what happened with these checks?
Nothing. He called him. I have the record over global security. So when they came in, they pulled like call logs, they pulled like cameras, just to make sure like they pulled signature files. Because I mean, it's still federal, it's the bank. So they wanted to make sure that I wasn't like, I guess, stealing. So they had to like do this whole like track record and contact him and make sure that like he did give me permission to go ahead and pull this money out of the account to write these 2 checks out. And that was it. I mean, that happened since March. That was...
When you talk to Gerald, I mean, how did he appear to you? Is he a young guy, old guy?
He's old.
Oh, how did he appear to you when you talked to him?
He's okay.
He was okay?
Yeah.
Did you ever have any issues when you talked to him about remembering things or anything like that?
No, he told me he had brain... Like, I know, like, a little about himself. Like, he had brain surgery. But for the most part, he remembers things. I don't think he forgets, really. He's a little frantic sometimes because he gets, like... I don't know, like, he's just frantic. That's it. Like, when he talks to me, he always brings up, like, stories about, like, his kids and, I don't know, like, traumatic things that happened to him. But that's it. I mean, that's really the only time I see him, like, ever, like, frantic. But other than that, he's nice.
Okay. Yeah, nice guy. But so he didn't seem like he was ever confused or forgot things or anything like that?
I mean, sometimes to other bankers, too. He actually has a note on his account that, like, he does stuff and then he forgets. But that's due to his, like, brain surgery. So, like, one time he had written a check for somebody and he called me and he told me to cancel it. And then he called me back and he was like, no, let it go through.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's like an example of him. Like,
how long before all this happened did that happen?
Oh, that was maybe January or February?
So about a month or 2 before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe January or February. I can't remember too much, but I think it was around that time.
Just help me out. So he had you draw these 2 checks.
Yeah.
Okay. How much were they worth?
25,000 each.
Okay. What did he have you do? Like, what did he ask for?
Nothing. It's just we put 2 checks and $25,000 each, and that was it. The grandson came, picked them up, and.
The grandson came and picked him up?
Mhm.
What's the grandson's name?
Ooh, I don't remember.
When
I
did he
opened up
come-
his account for him, like the day after.
When did he come in and pick them up?
Either the day after or the same day. I don't remember.
Okay.
Because it was either the day before or the day after. I opened up an account for him. I don't know if it was the same day or not, but I did open up his account for the grandson.
Oh, so he must have just deposited those checks into the account?
I'm guessing.
Okay. So he took so you're thinking that he took the 25,000 and deposited them in that check?
No, he didn't put it in his account because I transferred money over into his account from his grandpa.
Okay. When he came in to get the cashier's checks, who were they made out to? The grandson?
No, they were made out to my son, Julian Hewick.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So, when I had talked to Mr. Stack, he didn't want his grandson to have full funds right away. So this is kind of like an agreement that me and him made. He didn't want his grandson to have the funds right away. So he said that if we can keep the funds and just keep it safe for him, that was it. So I put them in my son's name.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you put them in a Chase Bank account?
Mm-mm.
Where did you put them?
My husband took them.
And what did he do with them?
I guess he opened an account with them.
Where?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is an agreement that, like, me and Mr. Stack
And what were you supposed to do with the checks?
keep them until he told me his grandson needed them, so.
Did he tell you that yet?
Mm-hmm.
So you gave the money back already?
No.
Where's the money?
My husband, I guess he used it. I don't know if he has. I don't know what happened.
He used it?
Well, my husband has the checks. Like, that's my husband. I don't know.
So this is where I kind of get lost. I'm just trying to make sure I understand, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, where did this conversation with you and Gerald take place that he wanted you to hold on to this money?
Over the phone. And in person.
On the bank phone or on your cell phone?
The bank phone.
Did you ever use your cell phone to talk to Gerald?
Yeah, sometimes, all the time. I keep in good relation with him.
With that same number there?
Mm-hmm.
At the bank and on the phone?
Both, yeah.
Okay. And he asked you to...
So I told him that we'll keep the funds in a safe place for him. And
I guess my question is, why wouldn't you just leave the funds in the bank?
he didn't want them to be in there. He told me that he wanted to put money aside. He said put $50,000 aside.
So, but again, I guess I get confused because didn't you tell me the grandson came in and picked up the checks the next day?
Mm-hmm.
So did he come in and pick up the checks the next day?
No.
All right, so we're lost.
Yeah, I gave them to my husband.
Okay, so that whole thing is not true?
No, so the grandson didn't come pick them up.
Okay.
I gave them to my husband. But the grandson did come in to open up an account the next day.
That's fine, but again, I guess I'm just lost as to why would you say the grandson came to pick him up?
Well, because that's kind of what I told work as far as, like, the grandson came and picked the checks
But
up.
that's not true.
No, but I had to tell that for work because I can get fired. I don't want to get fired.
You didn't want to get fired.
No,
Then why did you do it?
because this was what he wanted me to do. I'm a good friend of his. He gave me permission.
Well, yeah, I have a lot of good friends. I have plenty of people that I'm friends with, but I'm not going to get fired for them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get fired at work, so that's why.
Okay.
It's kind of what I had to go with.
So you lied at work.
To keep my job, yes.
Okay.
I have a statement, actually, too.
Mm-hmm. And what's the statement say?
I don't remember, but I have it written down. It's in my desk.
You've never been arrested before, is that correct?
No, sir.
You have a 7-year-old son, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me explain something to you, Amelia.
Okay.
All right? People do things sometimes, especially money. Money makes people do crazy things, right? Let's be real, okay? We've talked to Gerald, all right? Gerald can't barely tell you what day it is, okay? So, and anybody who talks to him should know that. So if he asked you to do that, there's two problems we have here, isn't there? Let's start talking, let's agree with each other. There's
Okay.
2 problems, don't you think?
Okay.
What's the first problem we have?
Well, I mean, he did give me permission to do this.
Okay.
Because there's no signature forging, there's no nothing.
Who said anything about signature forging?
No, but I'm just saying, well, at work, because that's what they have to do. That's what I'm saying before when I was talking to you. They pull call
When did he
records.
sign? When did he sign the checks, the withdrawal slips?
The day before.
Day before.
Mm-hmm.
Where at?
His home. I know where I keep in contact with him. I know where he lives.
So you went to his house?
I go to his house all the time.
When was the last time you were at his house?
I went to his house after I got written up
Mm-hmm.
to have a document notarized saying that he did give me permission. He gave me, Amelia Bissoon, permission to pull these 2 checks out of the account under this name.
Did you go?
Yes, I went with the notary.
Who else went?
My husband.
And who else?
The notary.
Who else?
That's it, just the 3 of us. It was a white woman, Deborah. I Googled her to get the notary done.
Mm-hmm.
My husband and myself.
So you went through all that, but you didn't tell work what was going on. Why did you get that document?
Because I didn't want, because when I got the write-up, I didn't want it to be like, no one's going to, for this situation, I don't want to be like, he didn't give me permission to pull this money out, because he did.
Mm-hmm.
He did give me permission, so I wanted a notarized document from a notary stating that he did give me permission for this circumstance right here. And he has a physical copy of that notarized document as well.
Do you have a copy of it?
I do. It should be somewhere in my car.
In your car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what else happened after they talked to you at the bank about this?
That's it. It happened in March. I got my write-up in May.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. Actually, on Monday was my 60 days. That was it.
Okay. So the grandson didn't come in to get it, and he didn't use it to open the account.
Mm-mm.
And he gave you that money for safekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he write it in your son's name?
I put it in my son's name.
So he didn't ask you to do that.
No.
He didn't tell you to do that.
To put it in my son's name? Well, I let him know that's what I was going to do. That, hey, I'm putting these funds in my son's name. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. And what if he tells us that didn't happen?
I don't know. I mean, that's why I got that document notarized, and I gave him a copy, and I kept a copy as well, just to have all this confusion just set in place. I mean, I know a notary is not
So-
like a legal, but still, it's still something that shows that.
So somebody who puts on an account, well, who put that note on his account?
Which one?
Remember that note you talked about him forgetting things?
Yes.
Who put that note on his account?
That I'm not too sure. It doesn't.
Who would have put that on there?
Probably another banker that sat with him.
And if they did it at your request, would that be unusual?
No.
No?
If they did it at my request?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
No.
No. Okay. And beyond that, he gave you this money for safekeeping. So he trusted you this money and you were supposed to give it back to him at some point in time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But you spent it.
For the most part, yes, sir.
Okay. Is that the good thing to do?
No, sir.
How are you going to pay him back?
Over time, I guess.
Well, that money was for his grandson.
In a sense.
What do you mean in a sense?
I mean, in a sense, yeah. But he did give me permission to put the check in my son's name.
But he didn't give you permission to spend it?
I guess not.
No. Okay. Now, would people have a knowledge of somebody being confused and forgetting?
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking to somebody like that, do you think it's a good idea to do what they ask you to do like that?
I guess not, no.
And you knew, the bank, you're not supposed to do that stuff.
Yes.
Okay. We have a lot of problems, don't you think?
Yeah.
Right. So here's what I say. All right, Amelia, I think your best bet right now is to be completely honest with us, okay? Because right now, you look like somebody wanted to steal from a confused old man. You understand that?
Yeah.
And your story doesn't make any sense. So let's move on from that, okay? There's a lot more going on here, all right?
Okay.
So let's go on a little bit more, okay? The truth is going to be the best thing right now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go on a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Where did you guys spend the money at? And don't say your husband. Let's not say. I mean, yeah, he probably took the money out, okay? But you're right there with him. Where are we spending the money at?
Just in little things, bills.
Who opened the account?
My husband.
And who else?
It was in my son's name, so it had to be the two of them.
Who else was there at the bank with them?
Nobody.
Just your husband?
From my knowledge, yes. Just the two of them.
Okay. And let's move beyond. What kind of bank was it?
I think it's BOA.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what branch?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, you guys spent the money on bills?
Well, just a mixture of things. Bills, things for the house,
What did you buy for the house?
appliances. There's multiple.
So all those appliances in the house were bought with that money?
Not necessarily everything,
Mm-hmm.
but we did use our own funds too.
What about the cruise?
That I paid for through PayPal.
With that money?
No,
No.
I'm paying the bill off on
Okay.
my own.
Where's the rest of the money?
My husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't keep track of
this
that.
happened in May?
My write-up for work in May. Yes.
Is the account still open?
The grandfather?
Mm-mm. The
Grandpa?
Bank of America account.
Oh no, it's closed.
Who closed it?
My husband.
Why?
I have no recollection of like anything. My name's not on anything there.
Okay, why did he close it?
I have no clue.
Okay. What happened after that?
After he closed it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nothing.
Did anything else happen at the bank with that, to do with that incident?
Mm-mm.
No? Do you still do the banking for Gerald?
Majority of the time, sometimes yes.
Still?
Sometimes yes.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you used to?
The last time I spoke to him was Father's Day.
Okay. And what did you speak to him about on Father's Day?
Just wish him happy Father's Day. That was it.
And so, had you been talked to by anybody at the bank about this since then?
Mm-mm.
Do you still have access to Gerald's account? Are you sure about that?
If I still have access to it,
Mhm.
yeah.
You
I
can still-
I can still go into it and look at it and
And no managers talked to you about access to his account since?
no, because technically what happened is he gave me the permission to pull the funds out. Nothing other than that happened.
Do you know any of Gerald's family members?
I know his grandson who came to open the account.
Mm-hmm. What's his name?
I don't remember. I know they have the same last name.
Okay. And did you know him before that?
No, I only met him through the grandfather. And I know he has a daughter. His daughter's name is Cindy. She had
Mhm.
called me.
She called you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did she call you about?
I think last week, was it last week Monday or the week before?
Mm-hmm.
She had called me about her dad's account.
Mm-hmm. What did she say?
They had went into the branch for like a transaction history,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just calling me to confirm about the funds, about like what's going on, and
Cindy called you?
Mhm.
She called you at work?
well, yes, at work. She was at that branch at Americana, and they called me from there. So I'll let her know when I get home. I'll talk to her. But the thing is, like
Hold on, let me make sure I understand. So she called you, so the branch that she was at called you at your branch?
at my branch and at my cell phone.
Oh, they called both?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
I think it was my desk phone.
Mm-hmm.
They called me at my desk,
Mm-hmm.
and I spoke to her over the phone. And she was just going through her dad's transaction history.
Okay. And what did she say to you?
She was just confirming the transfers that I made from the dad's account into Sean's account.
Mm-hmm.
She asked about the checks.
Mm-hmm.
That was really it. Oh, and the check that I had stopped that was supposed to go out, and then that he wanted to push back through, but it went out. Yeah. So those
Okay.
two.
And you told her you were going to talk to her more when you got home?
Yeah, because I can't talk when I'm at work. I couldn't talk about the situation I was at work.
Okay. So tell me about the conversation. You called her when you got home?
Well, yeah, I spoke to her when I got home, but there's just certain information I'm not allowed to give her because there's no other name on the account besides the father.
Well, technically, you're not supposed to be talking on the cell phone with a client or
Well,
customer
yeah.
anyway, right?
Well, yeah, that's
All
the
right,
thing,
So,
so-
you're not worried about that. You were just worried about giving her information about Gerald.
Exactly.
Okay. So what did she ask you about?
She was just asking me about the transaction history on the account, but I'm trying to let her know that I can't.
Specifically, those two $25,000 transactions.
No, not only that, the transfer for the $10,000. There was $10,000 transferred from the dad's account into Sean's checking account as well.
Mm-hmm.
She was asking about that.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Were they at the branch for that?
Sean was, yes.
Sean was.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, what else? What else did you guys talk about on the phone?
That was really it. She just kept calling me about the whole transaction.
She kept calling you? How many times did she call you?
She called me. When did she call me? She called me that day.
Mm-hmm.
She called me the day after, and then I think she skipped a day and called me one day after that as well.
This is all on your cell phone.
Yes, it's my cell phone.
Do you think that's unusual?
For her to call me so often, yes, because she wasn't calling me before at all.
So how many times in total do you think she called you?
Probably about 3 or 4 times. She had missed me and she texted me and she told me if I can give her a call. And then she called
texted
me.
you?
And then she called me once.
Are
when
those text messages still on your phone?
Yeah.
No, back up what you say?
Pardon?
Back up what you're telling us?
Yeah, they're on my phone.
What's the code to your phone?
1436. Sorry, I had to.
Only 4?
Yeah.
Would you say the text messages were okay, or would you say they were? What was the nature of the text messages? How many text messages did you get from her?
A couple. She was just asking me like, where are the checks? Like, why are the checks not going back into my dad's account? Like, why, kind of that stuff. So, but I can't tell her what her dad told me, or I can't tell her like what the severity of like what was going on, or what the checks were for, or like, I can only give her so much. I can't give her any information really. And the thing is, the conversations that I've previously had with her dad was that like she's not like a good person, or.
Well, I guess my question is, why were you not talking to Gerald about it?
I spoke to him while he was in the branch that day.
What day?
The day that they called me from the branch stating that.
And what did you say to Gerald?
Nothing. I was just asking him if everything's okay. He was just like, he came here to put his grandson on as a beneficiary, which I've been trying to have him do for a long time.
Wait a minute. Put his grandson on as a beneficiary.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that, so if something happened to Gerald, he gets all the money.
Yes.
But he didn't want to give him $50,000?
He didn't want to give him the funds right then and there. So that.
And this is where I get lost. I mean, follow me here. So he comes in to open an account and he transfers $10,000 over, right?
Yes.
So why does he have to take $50,000 out to get to you to hold on to when he could just transfer $10,000 over like that?
Well, the thing is, at the time of, he didn't want to give him the full funds. So
Right, but Gerald's not spending a lot of money. Let's be real. I've
No,
looked at his
he's
account.
not
He's
at
not
all.
spending a lot of money, right? No. So he can leave 50. He's got well more than 50,000 in there, right? So he can leave 50,000 in there and not spend it. He doesn't. It's not like he's spending money like it's going out of style. So he didn't have to give you money to hold on to. Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
But that's what he did, though.
No. But here's the problem. Okay, he has mental issues. All right. You even had somebody notate it on an account. Okay. So here's the problem. And then you didn't do what he asked you to do. You took the money and you spent it.
Okay.
You made the checks in your son's name. You told us the grandson came and picked it up, which is not true.
It's not, no.
Okay. Listen, here's Amelia, listen. Okay. At a certain point in time, we have to move past it, all right? Some mistakes were made. It's a lot of money, okay? You guys may have been struggling a little bit, all right? That makes sense. And I'm sure you had every intention of paying it back. I'm sure you did. Because you're a good person. When money troubles come up and things happen, we do bad things. But if we want to make this right, we got to make it right from the beginning. We got to tell the truth, okay? Let's not put Gerald in a bad spot. He didn't do that to you, did he? He's a nice guy, and I'm sure you really do care about him.
I do.
Then let's not lie about what he did and said, okay? If you made a mistake, we need to get that out. Let's talk about that. All right? Tell me what happened.
But he did give me permission to put the funds in my son's name. That he did.
But
No, I'm
go
saying.
ahead.
But I did, I mean, I'm not saying my intentions are wrong, but he did give me permission. I let him know that, I'm going to put these checks
But
in.
why?
What do you mean?
Why? Why would he do that? I'm trying to understand that. Why in the first place? Did you ask him? If you asked him, let's talk about that.
No, I didn't ask him.
Did you suggest this to him?
I did suggest it, yes.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
So this wasn't his idea.
Mm-mm.
This was your idea.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see now?
Mm-hmm. But it's not like I don't want to make it. Okay.
Mm-mm. No.
Mm-hmm.
You knew he had a brain injury.
Yeah, but he
You
wasn't.
knew he forgets things. And he's pretty easy to... I mean, I've talked to him. I could pretty much... Yeah. Hey, this is a great idea. Do this.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically convinced him to give you money. That wasn't yours. You told him you were going to do something with the money, and that's not what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take advantage of that old man?
I didn't take advantage
Yes,
of
you
him.
did.
No.
Listen.
I don't want to say I
Listen.
took advantage of him.
Then you know what? Do you want to make this right
Yeah.
for him?
Yes.
Then let's get it right, okay?
But I don't want to say I took advantage of him. No.
What did you do then?
I don't want to say I took advantage of him because he's a really nice guy.
Well, if he did something wrong, we have to admit it. That's the first way to start getting back to forgiveness, yeah? That's the only way. But you see how you come in here and you say, well, he gave me permission, but you didn't tell us that was your idea. What does that look like?
That I like stole, I guess. Yeah.
Pretty much, don't you think? You took the money without his permission. You know, and then when did the notary come up? After the fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want it, because in a sense,
Did he seem like he understood what he was doing that day when he signed the notary?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's why I brought like a random notary to make sure that, because
So listen, Amelia, you made some mistakes. We'll agree on that, yeah?
of course.
Did the money get the best of you? You think? Is this really who you are, or did the money get the best of you? Is what I'm trying
No,
to say.
this is who I
Okay.
am.
So the money got the
God.
best of you, right? I mean, if that's the case, we need to hear it from you, because if not, we have to start worrying about, are you doing this to other people?
No.
All right.
No.
So again, is this an opportunity where the money got the best of you? Is what I'm trying to
I
understand.
don't want to say that I'm not this person. If I can pay him back the money, I can give him everything back.
Well, I
like-
think that's kind of what happened with Cindy, wasn't it? She was pushing for that money to get returned, wasn't she?
For Cindy? Well, she didn't understand like what was going on, so she didn't.
Well, no, I think the problem is she did understand what was going on. I think she understood what was going on precisely, I think, Don't you think? Was she demanding that the money be put back?
She just wanted everything to be like fixed. Like she wanted everything to go out like
And what did she say was going to happen if it wasn't fixed?
nothing. She had asked me, she was like, if you made a mistake, she was like, if you made a mistake, you can let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Just, that's basically what she
What
was
did
saying.
she say would happen? Was she going to call the police?
No, she was just
Gonna
like,
make a report?
mm-mm. She was like, if you made a mistake, I can work. These are her words. If
Mhm.
you made a mistake, I can work with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my dad to get upset, but I'll work with you.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was telling her is that, your dad gave me permission. He knows that the funds are out of the account. So he has knowledge of everything coming out. It's just she doesn't know, like, what the severity of it. Like, she doesn't know what it was for, kind of thing. So she was confused.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't say anything bad to me. She was just like, if you did something, you can let me know. I'll work with you. We can work everything out.
And was that the end of it?
Yeah. The last time, she was supposed to call me back last week, Friday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't heard from her since, so.
Okay. Does anybody else talk to Cindy that you know?
Mm-mm.
No?
Just me.
Okay. Where's she live?
I had dropped her son home one time.
You did?
Yeah.
When was that?
When I opened up his account.
You dropped him off at home?
I dropped him off I guess he didn't want me to, go by his house.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped him off. There was, a Wawa
Mm-hmm.
on 50.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I turned there, and he had me drop him off, in that area.
When was the last time you talked to Sean?
When I opened his account. She was telling me to call, his cell phone, so I guess there's issues with her phone.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling me to, call Sean's phone.
She told you that?
Yeah.
Cindy?
It's in the text messages.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll say that she's charging her phone and her phone's not
Mhm.
working. Just call Sean's phone.
Okay.
The last time I talked to him, he had answered his phone, but he had given it straight to his mom.
Mm-hmm. And then, when was that?
I don't know if it was the last time I spoke to her or the time before that.
And Josh, did he ever talk to them?
No, he never spoke to them. He doesn't even know who they are.
Okay. Would he have been at their house?
Him?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even know where they live. I don't even know where they live.
Well, you have access to his account.
Yeah, but I haven't...
You opened it.
Yeah, but I don't remember his address. That was a long time ago. It was a couple months ago.
You talked to Cindy? Possible she gave you their address?
If I remember.
Is it going to be in the text messages?
No.
But you don't remember if she gave you the address or not?
She never did. She had no reason to. I had asked her if I can, like, come to her house and talk to her.
You asked her that?
Yeah.
When did you ask her that?
She had called me one day at work, like, around 2 o'clock. So I wanted to talk to her. I was just like, you know, you keep calling me about the situation. Can we talk? Can you meet with me? But she was like, no. She was like, no, I don't like my area that I live in. And she was like, no, I don't want you to come by. Or, I don't want to meet with you. She's like, I don't have a car. So I was like, okay.
It's possible Josh went over there and you didn't know?
I mean, how would he know where they live, though?
That's not the question I was asking. Is it possible that he went over there?
Not that I know, no.
So you can't say for sure he did or didn't?
I can say no.
How
To
can
my
you say
knowledge.
no?
Because he doesn't know he doesn't know them. The only connection I have with them is because I know Gerald.
Are we going to see, like, on your phone, are we going to see any searches for them? Any Google searches or anything like that for them? On your computer?
I just bought a new computer, so I didn't really use it. But you can...
Which one did you use?
I didn't use any, but
Okay.
I just bought a new computer is what I'm saying. So
Did you use some of the money to buy the computer?
I did, yes.
Yeah. So you bought appliances, a computer, paid bills, after you... I want to make sure I summed this up right. So you convinced a 73-year-old man with a lot of money. Did he come into you and did he tell you he wanted to put this money in his grandson's account? Did he talk to you about giving his grandson $50,000?
He did, yes.
Okay. And so when he's talking about giving this $50,000 to his grandson, you convinced him to take that money and put it in your son's name and put it in an account and hold on to him. Yes. Okay. And then you took that money when you told him you were going to hold it and you spent it on other things. A lot of other things.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Do you talk to Matthew anymore?
No, I haven't spoken to him in like a year.
Okay. I think you need to start understanding something. Okay? I think you need to start understanding the severity of the situation. All right? Because I don't know if you really do. All right? And I think you need to start understanding that how this interview goes and what decisions you make here are going to affect your life for a long, long, long time. Okay? I think you think that you had this all planned out, and I think and again, not saying it in a bad way, but this is what we do. Okay, when we make mistakes, we figure things out and go, okay, all right, there's a lot more going on here, all right? And you know whose name is all over this right now? You, all right? And Joshua, okay? So if there's things that are going on and it's not you or Joshua, you need to start thinking real hard and real fast, okay? Who is involved in this and what happened, okay? You didn't just hand Joshua two $25,000 checks and he said, oh, okay, and went and opened a Bank of America account. That didn't happen. Well, don't listen. When we came in here, you're like, oh, it's Josh. All right? You're spending money like it's going out of style, all right? His money. You're the one who figured this whole thing out. You're the one who put this together. You understand what I'm saying? This isn't Josh's idea. This is your idea. So Josh is not the mastermind of this. You are. And so Josh isn't going to go, you're not going to hand him two checks and just let it go. You had a whole thing figured out. Okay? So, I mean, am I wrong?
I mean...
Let's listen. The account's open in your son's name. Who went and opened that account? And don't tell me you don't know.
Josh did.
With who?
With my son.
No. We pulled the video. We have video.
I wasn't there. I was at work.
I know.
Oh.
Not that we're not saying who was there. Who was there opening that account?
From my knowledge,
Uh-huh.
Josh.
And who else?
I don't know who else.
So he opened the account.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know he went to Bank of America and he went to open the account and he sat with a gentleman. I know it was a guy that opened the account. That's all I know.
Okay. Things got out of hand. Okay, this got out of hand. I think what happened was Cindy was asking you for this money back, and you didn't have it, and there's some issues there. Okay, and things get out of hand. Sometimes, again, when we make a mistake, we do something wrong, and the ball gets rolling, and we can't stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Listen, you have your whole life ahead of you.
I know.
You have a 7-year-old son.
That's why
Well, no,
this is
no. Listen to me for a second. This is reality now. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You have a 7-year-old son. You have an obligation to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, whatever happened beyond this, all right, we need to know. Because right now, we need to know. Because if you want to keep going with what you're telling us, okay, then we're going to have to go on that, all right? And you have to understand, things happened that are beyond this checks. Okay? So somebody did something, we need to know now. We can't wait till later on. Okay? So tell me what happened. Who did you talk to about this? Who did you tell about Cindy not stopping? Because she was continually calling you, you're saying. Who did you talk to about it?
She called me. She wasn't continuing.
Okay, who did you talk to about it
My
besides Josh?
husband's the only one that knows.
Did Josh do something that he wasn't supposed to do?
Not that I know of.
Is it possible?
No.
How many guns does Josh have?
He had the one that he shot himself with.
Where's that at now?
They took it.
Okay.
And he shot himself.
What other guns does he have?
Nothing that I know of.
He never went and got another gun.
He got another gun maybe last week,
Okay.
like Monday,
Monday of last week?
I think.
What
so,
day was
or
it?
Tuesday.
What day?
I don't remember what day specifically.
You know what kind?
No, I don't know anything about guns at all.
Where did you go to get it?
I don't know. But I know he got one. We got into a huge fight about it.
Why?
Because he shot, the last time I've seen a gun in my house was when he shot himself in the leg. And ever since then, I don't want anything to do with one in my house. I don't want to see one. I don't want to touch one. I hate them. When I see one, I tremble. Like, it makes me shake. Because I was in the car when he shot himself. So, like, I hate them. Like, I don't want to see anything. And he got one, and I got so upset with him. So upset. And we got into a huge fight about it.
Where's that guy now?
I have no clue.
Is it in his car? Is it at home?
I have no clue what he did with it. Ever since that we'd had like a huge fight about it. And ever since that night, that day.
So when you saw the new one that he got, was it like the ones like we have, like with or did it have like a circle in it, like the cowboy guns? What kind? Did you see it?
It's like a regular gun. I don't know.
Like the kind that we have. No circle in it.
No, not like the revolver thing.
Not the cowboy ones, right?
No, it's like a regular one.
Okay. Do you think it's unusual that Cindy hasn't called you since then? Do you think she just stopped?
Well, she had told me that she was going to reach back out to me Friday.
So today's Thursday. It's been almost a week. And she hasn't reached out to you at all. Have you reached out to her? How come?
I was going to call her, but she had told me that she was going to call me. But I told her that I was going on vacation.
Next week.
No, but she didn't ask me when. So I told her, hey, I'm going on vacation at the end of this month.
Here's my question. Right. So you were waiting for her to call you on Friday.
Yeah.
What was she going to talk to you about on Friday?
She wanted to see if everything was okay. Like, what's going on with the...
Where's the money at is what she wanted to
Basically.
see. Yeah. Not basically, that's what she wanted.
Well, not only that, she just wanted more information about her dad's account. Like,
So she wasn't stopping, I guess is my question. She continued to ask questions and call you for money.
not really. She was actually... Not only was she calling me for that, but she was also calling me for, like, just to talk about other things.
You guys were friends?
I wouldn't say we're friends, but I only know her because of her dad.
Okay. So she doesn't call you on Friday. And
I'm not going to call her because she's, like, on my case about bank information,
Well, I
so...
get confused now. I thought you guys were friends. You just talked about other things.
No, I mean, she would talk to me about, like, the bank stuff and other things, just not only, like...
Well, give me an idea of something else that she talked about with you.
One time we had talked for, like, an hour, almost. Now, that regarding... She was calling me about the whole thing with her dad. And then she started talking to me about like her brother in like California, and then she has like a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then she talks to me about her son.
What was she saying about them?
I think she said it's her daughter in college. She used to be a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are, she just talked to me. I guess I'll talk to somebody. So
When were you supposed to give this money back?
I guess whenever Mr. Stack wanted me to, or
No. According to Cynthia, because she was asking for the money back. When were you supposed to give it back?
she wasn't asking for like a specific date or anything. She wanted me to give her information about her dad's account. So she would also ask me about like what probate is and like all these other things. So I can't.
Well, again, I get lost as why not, if she's asking you these questions, why not go to the bank and ask the questions? Why is she calling you? And beyond that, I guess this is your personal time. You're not getting paid.
No,
So why not say, call me when I'm at work?
because remember I got written up while I was at work. So I don't want to talk about this stuff while I'm there. And then I don't have free time at work. My branch is consistently busy, so I can't step aside. Because if I do, I'll get in trouble. My boss will be like,
Why
are you
not tell her to go to the Americana branch?
She did.
So why did she have to call you about it?
Because she felt comfortable talking to me about it.
Okay.
Because the thing is, when she would go there too, she would ask them questions, and they can't tell her anything.
Mhm.
So it came more of like she was, I don't know, just asking too many questions about her dad's account.
Okay.
And I can only tell her so much.
Which car is yours?
My car is blue.
Okay. And it's what, Nissan?
Mhm.
Altima?
Mhm.
What does Josh drive?
The same thing, but red.
What, red?
Mhm.
And Josh works where?
He works for Chase and Heathrow.
How long does he work for them?
Since May.
Okay. What are his hours at work?
His schedule, I believe, is 12 to 9.
12 p.m. to 9 p.m.?
Mhm.
What days of the week does he work?
He works Sunday through Thursday.
Okay. Josh, did you go to work last week?
Mhm.
Did you take any days off?
He actually got into an altercation
Mhm.
sometime last week.
With who?
He was dropping my son to school,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if you know about the whole thing that happened on Clarkona Coley Road with the gunshot thing.
Mhm.
He was in the mix of that altercation.
Okay.
So he didn't go to work that day.
Make sure I have my dates right here. I'm trying to make sure I understand this. Okay.
He was just a witness to that.
I think so.
Okay, so he wasn't like.
No, he wasn't
He
involved.
didn't shoot his weapon or anything?
No, he was not involved
All
in that
right.
altercation. But he was like a witness, and they took a statement from him.
Gotcha.
He didn't go to work that day because of that. It just happened.
So he didn't go to work that day.
Mhm.
Did he not go to work any other days last week?
Mm-mm. He went to work every day except for that one day because it kind of clashed in the time of him having to be at work for 12.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't go to work that day.
Remember what day that incident happened?
I don't off the top. I remember hearing the call go out because I remember it.
I think it was
I
like
don't remember.
Wednesday or something.
I don't remember the day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. He got a day off work. Was he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. I think that he was like helping the cop like, catch the guy or something.
Okay. What time did he get home from that whole incident?
Oh, I don't know. I was at work.
What time did you get home from work?
I get home at around 6:30 every day.
And that you believe that was a Wednesday, right?
Yeah. From what I know, from my knowledge, I don't remember if it was Wednesday or Tuesday.
Okay. Was he home when you got home?
Yes. I came home for lunch, I think.
No. When you got home after work, was he home?
Oh, yeah. Was he home? I don't remember if that was the day that we fought.
What did you guys fight about?
Him buying a gun.
So he bought the gun on the Monday.
I don't remember. That's what I'm saying. It was last week. Or the week before. Well, we fought about him. But I don't know if it was the day that he called out that we fought, or if it was the day after we fought.
Okay. So, well, I mean, him being home is kind of an unusual thing, right? Because he's supposed to work till 9 o'clock at night, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so the day that you got home and he wasn't working...
Oh, well, I knew about the whole situation because he was texting me.
No, I got that. I understand that. But I'm saying when you got home, can you say if he was home or not?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, you believe so or you remember? Which one?
I don't remember, but...
So you can't say he was home?
No, because I don't remember. I'm trying to think.
Was there a phone message or anything saying, where are you? Text messages, anything like that, saying what are you doing?
I normally come home for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And he was home when I was from lunch, but I don't remember if it was that day or if it was the day before, because sometimes I go to lunch really early, like around 11, 11:30. But he'll still be home because he doesn't work until 12.
Mm-hmm.
So it's normal for me to see him home during lunchtime.
But I guess what I'm saying is, if you came home and he wasn't home and he was off for work that day, would you have been like, where are you?
Oh, yeah,
I'm just trying to
absolutely.
verify what you guys are saying. So,
Oh, no, yeah.
So if we look on your phone, are we going to see any messages like, where are you, or what are you doing, or anything
Oh, yeah,
like
you
that?
can check and see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did
But
you-
because if he's normally not home, if I come home for lunch, I'll ask him like, "Hey, where are you?" Or he'll text me like, "Hey, I'm on my way to work." "Hey, I'm at work." Or yeah. So I guess my phone would be a good record.
Did you, was there any night, I mean, does he normally go out with friends or anything like that?
We go out all the time actually.
You guys go out. Did he go out without you at one point in time? Last week? What night?
He went to Daytona.
What
he
night?
went to Daytona. Was it that same day? It should have been the same day.
On Wednesday?
Either Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday.
He went to Daytona? What did you go to Daytona for?
I don't know. We got into a huge fight. That's what I'm saying. He just left. He wasn't answering his phone. He wasn't talking to me.
How do you know he went to Daytona?
He told me the next day. And I checked the bank account
Wait a minute, I thought you said you weren't talking.
the next day.
So the
And I
Thursday
checked
or the
up-
Friday?
Thursday. Well, I don't know what. I can't remember what day it was that happened. So if you tell me what day that was, then I can tell you. I checked our bank account, and he also bought something there.
In Daytona?
So that's how I knew he was
What did
there.
he buy in Daytona?
It looks like it was gas or something. That's kind of how I figured out at first he was there, because I checked our bank account. Stupid, he was bank account.
Did you go to work that night, or did you stay there, or what happened?
That night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. His phone was off.
Well, when did he come home?
He got home around, I want to say like 9.
What, the night after? So, like, he went to Daytona, he was in Daytona all day, and he got home that night at around 9 o'clock?
He got home at 9 a.m.
And what did he say when he came home?
I asked him where he was. He said he went out with his friends. We've been going through like this really like rocky thing with our relationship recently. So
And when was the last time before that you had a fight where he went to Daytona?
maybe a couple weeks before that.
What's in Daytona that
And then
he
he
goes
went. He just went too. He went this week too again.
to? Where is he going in Daytona?
I have no clue. He went this week. He went last week. He went maybe 2 or 3 weeks before that.
Okay. And who does he go with?
I don't know. when he's going, he's saying that he's with his friends from work, or he's just with his friend, or he'll just turn his phone off and he just won't talk to me.
And you don't know where his gun is now?
No, I don't even know where it was to begin with.
But he showed it to you?
I saw it, yeah.
You saw it?
That's how I found out about it. I saw it.
Where was it when you saw it?
It was in a holster.
Like in the house or in the car? Or?
In the house. It was in a holster in the house.
Okay.
That was the last time I saw it, and I freaked out.
Well, let me ask you this question. If it's not in your house, is it safe to say it's in the car?
It might be, because that's normally he keeps it underneath his seat. Well, from the last one, what I know, he puts it like under his seat.
Which car would it be, in the red car or the blue car?
Oh, not in my car, absolutely not. Or he keeps it like here.
Now, he took your car to work today?
Yes.
Why is that?
At work right now, well, we've been swapping our cars recently.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
my branch manager and my lead teller, they were followed home by
Okay.
like 2 strange cars.
Okay.
So we're all trying to like take different paths home, or I'm trying to switch my car that I'm driving, because now whoever it is that followed them home, they know what kind of vehicles we all drive at work.
Now, how else did you communicate with Cindy? Was it text messages and phone calls?
Mm-mm.
Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Facebook?
Mm-mm. I don't have her on Facebook.
Do you use Facebook Messenger at all?
I do, yes.
Who do you talk to on Facebook Messenger?
Just random people, like friends on
You
Facebook.
talk to Josh on Facebook Messenger?
Not really, just text message.
So you do message him sometimes?
On Facebook, we send each other videos or like funny pictures.
And when was the last time you had communication with Matthew?
Last year, right before I got married.
Who's that?
Oh, I don't know. That's not me.
No, I don't think it's you.
Oh yeah, I'm just
No,
I
no.
don't know.
Who is it?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Does Josh know?
I've never seen these people before.
Does Josh know?
If I've never seen them, I'm pretty sure he hasn't.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I have a couple of questions for you, Mary. I
Sure.
appreciate you.
Of course.
And is it safe to say that the reason you didn't disclose some of this to the Chase investigators because you knew it's a violation of their policies and they would have fired you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
But that's why you lied.
Yes.
Right. When you filled out your statement for them,
Mhm.
had you already spent some of the money?
Not that I know of.
Okay. When you had, and I know you don't want to say you took advantage of him, and I understand that, but when you went to his house with the notary and your husband, had you spent some of the money by then?
Yes.
Okay. And I know, I've seen the document, we've seen it, because I know you left a copy with Mr. Stack
Yeah.
as well, so, but in there it says to keep it for safekeeping, some wordage like that. Do you
Yeah.
agree with that's what it says?
Yes.
But
Cause,
you'll admit that you had already betrayed that trust of what you had notarized?
not really, because he gave me permission to keep the funds for safekeeping.
Okay, but you had already spent some of the money, so that's not keeping it for safekeeping. Would you agree with that?
In a sense, no. Because I don't think I had spent the money at that point.
Oh, okay, you don't think you had spent any
No,
money.
because that was May. No.
At what point did you decide, hey, let's spend some of this money?
I guess it's a mutual understanding between me and my husband, where we're just like,
Okay.
I just didn't want it to like have any ties with my name because of my job. So that's why it was in my son's name, and that's when my husband opened the account.
Right. So yeah, you didn't want it in your name. You obviously couldn't open up an account at Chase.
No, because of my job.
Okay. And I guess we have to ask this. It's like, so did you plan on paying the money back before Cindy started making these inquiries, or?
Oh no, I mean, if it's something that he wanted the funds back, I would try to figure out a way to give him the money back if that was the case.
Okay, but did he ever ask for the money back?
No, he never did.
Did you ever ask him, hey, do you want this money back?
No.
Okay. And I guess I didn't see it in the contract you had him sign, but was there ever like a time where it's like, okay, now it's time to give it back to him, or anything like that, or like a specific time period you were supposed to have the money?
I think in the notary it says these funds are not to be repaid or reissued or something.
Correct. Yeah.
It says it in the notary's document.
Right. So what was the plan to save it until to open up an account for Sean, or?
I mean, not in a sense, because he's giving me permission to keep the funds, so.
Because I know
maybe it was a misunderstanding towards him that he thought that, I don't know, but.
Because on paper, and I think you've been working for Chase for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
On paper, it absolutely looks like you were taking advantage of an older gentleman with mental issues to steal from him. That's what it looks like on paper. So what was the plan to pay it back? What was your plan to pay this money back to him?
I mean, if he needed the funds, I would have tried my best to give it back to him, but he's really understanding, so I would have just let him know that, I used the funds and that, and over time I can go ahead and pay back in increments if you need me to, but...
Why did Josh close the account?
The VOA account?
Yes.
So I'm not too sure why he closed it. He closed it out. He really doesn't communicate too much with me. He just told me that he's closing the account out, so I was like, okay.
And the other big question is, where's the rest of the money?
He took it. Josh.
Okay, and you don't know what he did with it? You haven't seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you asked?
I have. I have asked multiple times, like, what did you do? Why did you take it out? Like...
And I need to ask you this question, too, because, before we met today, we obviously researched some things, and your relationship with Matthew Huick was abusive. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
How's your relationship with Joshua?
I mean, we fight a lot. Just...
Has he ever put his hands on you?
He has.
Okay. When was the last time?
Like, nothing crazy, like 2 weeks ago.
What happened 2 weeks ago?
He went through... I went out with a few friends, and I guess someone texted me, and he, flipped out because he didn't know who the person was. And...
Does he have the code to your phone where he looks through it, or?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the code to his phone?
Mm-hmm.
What's his code?
Do
you ever is there ever trust issues where he goes through your phone to look for stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
How often does that happen?
This is only recently
Okay.
that he's been kind of on my tail.
Has his behavior changed recently?
Mm-mm.
No. Has he ever threatened to kill you?
Mm-mm.
You ever seen any violent tendencies other than?
He gets really angry.
Okay.
He yells.
What happens when he gets really angry?
I mean, he yells really loud. He punches stuff, like the wall.
Okay.
So yeah.
And are we safe to assume that Julian's the most important person in your life?
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh, so he drove your car today for what reason?
He took my car today to work.
Okay, why did he do that?
I don't know. He just took it. Well, we've been switching back and
Okay.
forth. So
Okay.
today he just decided to take my car, and I was like, okay, I'll just drive yours because I'm just running errands today.
Right. Did you ever talk with him about these inquiries that you were getting from Cindy?
Yeah.
Okay, so he knew that they were asking about it.
No, he knew. He knew about it.
Well,
he knew about the situation in general.
What was his response to it? What was he saying when you told him, hey, Cindy's asking questions about this?
Nothing. He was just like, why? Like, what does she want to know? And he's normally there when I talk to her sometimes. So.
But I would imagine, for two people like you that have never been in trouble in your lives,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to cause you some stress, wouldn't it? Because hey,
I mean,
we got
yeah.
a family member, and you guys knew that you had spent money.
Yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
mean, we were nervous at the fact that she kept calling us, but it just we didn't think anything of it. Just what could she do? Because it's not her account. Like, it's
Right.
not her money. It's not her anything. Like,
Did she ever say that she was going to call the police or call Chase or make any threats about that? Did you ever offer to her to pay the money back?
No, because she didn't she didn't know.
Okay,
that,
she didn't
like-
know that you did not admit to her that you had spent the
No,
money.
she
in the
just kept
month. Okay.
asking me, like, what is this? Like, what is this money coming out of the account? kind of thing.
Right. So I guess it was back in May. Josh closes the account. There's still 25 grand in it, and you have no idea what happened to it. And he never told you.
Mm-mm.
Did you
So,
ever ask?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, multiple times.
And besides, like, the gun that he bought last week, had he made, like, any other big purchases? Like, oh, is he spending the money on this or that?
He bought all those appliances at home.
When was that?
A couple weeks, like a month ago.
Oh,
a couple
okay.
weeks ago.
Okay.
That was the last thing I saw him buy, like, big. But that was it.
And you mentioned your account. You have a Chase account?
Yes, both
Is
of us.
both of your names?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
We share an account.
And he went over to Daytona. Did he ever tell you why he went over there?
Mm-mm.
Just a couple of the random things that came to my head while you were talking about it. Did either one of your cars have an E-Pass on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Both of our cars have e-passes.
What's the account under?
Oh, mine's under my name.
Okay. Is it an E-Pass or a Sun Pass?
I think it's a Sun Pass.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I have a Sun Pass. Whatever.
Okay.
It comes out of my account. I don't know. It's $10.
Comes right out of your Chase account?
Yeah.
What about Josh's car?
Oh, I don't know where he has his account. We have separate.
But he has one on his
He
car?
has one. Yes. He has like the stick, the one you can take out and put in.
Ah, okay. Good enough. And you, where does Julian go to school?
Right now he's going to Glad Tidings
Where is
Christian
that?
Academy on Clerico and Ocoee.
Okay. Who normally drops him off?
He does in the morning.
Josh takes him there?
Mhm.
How's Josh with Julian?
He's okay with him.
Yeah. He's okay with him? Julian like him?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know his real dad, so.
Oh, well, it's probably just as well,
Mhm.
you know. Matthew, he's on probation for what he did to you a few years ago, right? Has he contacted you since he's gotten out? Has he violated? Because I know one of the conditions of his probation is to not have contact with you. Do you know has he done that? You've never gotten any threats from him or
Oh
anything?
no.
Do Josh and him know each other?
Yes, because
Oh, that's right. They actually got
They
into a
have an-
fight. You're
they have an
right.
injunction. as well.
Okay, that's right. You're right. I remember seeing that. So, okay. All right. So, just so I'm clear, it wasn't this past Monday that he bought the gun. It was the Monday before that.
I think so. I don't remember.
Okay. And it caused a problem because of the
Absolutely.
Why didn't he just go back to the sheriff's office and get the gun that he shot
He
himself
did.
with?
He tried calling and they wouldn't release it yet.
Oh, they wouldn't. Oh, okay. Did they say why?
No, I don't know. I don't. He contacts them.
Okay.
I'm not getting involved.
You wanted to have nothing else to do with, and you were sitting right next to him when the gun went off.
I was in the back seat of the car,
Right.
and he was in the driver's seat.
And he's got like a handicap placard in his car now, right? Is it?
Yeah, because he can't walk properly.
Right,
He
right.
can't run. He can't walk. Usually he uses like a cane.
Right.
Yeah, he uses a
Where
bridge.
is Josh from?
He's from New York, born.
Okay.
Born in New York, yes.
How long has he lived here?
Oh, he's lived here like almost all his life since
Oh,
he was a
okay.
kid.
All right, so he knows his way around Orlando then pretty well.
Yeah, he's from. Oh my God, where is my husband from? Holy crap.
I saw your wedding video, by the way. It really was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it was really well. The video was really well done too.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Yeah, it was great.
hectic.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my God, I don't remember where he's from, but they
Okay.
moved here from a different state. I can't think right now. And they moved here when he started high school, I think, here, middle school or high school.
All right. Are you scared of Josh?
No.
If he did something wrong that put your son and your son's future and your future in jeopardy, would you tell us about it?
Of course.
Okay. But that's all I got, Pete.
I'll ask you a few more things. We'll go back again. So the notary you went with, who wrote the document that
I typed the document.
you typed it up?
Yes.
With Gerald there.
Yes, he was there.
When you typed the document?
No. I typed the document.
So the words that are typed on there were your words?
Yes, because I typed the document.
Did you do that at his request?
No.
You did it on your own?
Yes.
Okay. And I guess this is, I get confused. You said the money was not to be, the document says the money is not to be repaid.
Reissued or repaid. So I went over the document with him
Mhm.
in front of the notary at the time
Mhm.
to make sure that he understands everything in the document that's going on.
Well, I guess if I read that, would that be exactly the same thing that you suggested to him before?
In a sense, no.
No. Well, not in a sense. I mean, that's
Well,
flat out
no.
not.
Hmm.
Right. Okay, so why did you put that in there?
Only because of kind of the situation that I'm in right now. I don't want to make it look like or make it seem like
Well,
I'm
again, okay,
stealing,
so
like-
well, I mean, again, this is where I get lost. If the agreement was for safekeeping, which is, I believe you said it was in there, okay,
Mhm.
then why put in there, safekeeping means you're going to give it back, because that's what you told them,
Mhm.
then why put not to be repaid?
Well, I mean, just in case I use the funds, which is kind of what I did, so
So we can agree that you probably had an intent at that point in time to use the funds.
I wouldn't say I had an intent. I just don't want to get in trouble. Like, my whole thing is I don't want to get in trouble with work.
So this money was going to get you in trouble.
Yes.
Okay. So I believe you told Detective Mareshi when the bank came to talk to you the first time,
Mm-hmm.
you said you hadn't spent any money yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the bank talked to you when?
In May? I believe?
May. Okay. And you hadn't spent any of the money?
Not that I know of, no.
What do you mean not that you know?
Not I remember, not that I remember, no.
Is it possible?
I don't know if Josh made any withdrawals because remember, I don't have any access to the funds. It's him. He's the only one that can go in.
Did
and out
Josh
of the
put you
branch.
up to this?
No.
Well, this is the stuff we need to know. Listen, if he put you up to it, he put you up to it. That's okay. We need to know these things, though. Again, like Detective Mareshi said, I think you're kind of at this crossroads right now, okay? You've got Josh, who you probably love, and he's your husband, okay? But you also have Julian. And you got to picture that little boy. You got to picture not being able to watch him grow up. Think about that for a second. Think about being put somewhere very far away from him, and the only way you're going to have contact with him is through letters. You're going to get pictures in jail, in prison, of your little boy growing up. That's your future. He's going to grow up with his grandparents, maybe? Who knows? Maybe Matthew's grandparents, maybe Matthew's parents, maybe somebody else will try and take him away from them. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. Nobody, we're not saying we're going to take your kids away from you, okay? Now's the time, all right? You got to start thinking long and hard who you have loyalty to. If Josh screwed up, he screwed up. That's not on you. But anything you know about that, we need to know about. He messed this up. He did this. He did this. And I don't want to go in there and have him tell me that you told him to go do it. Do you understand this? This whole thing. I'm talking about everything. We can't do this anymore. Now's the time. Tell us what he did. So you can look at your son and say, I did the right thing in the end. What did he do? We need to know.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't
Tell
want
us,
to.
listen, you have to trust us. Okay?
I don't want to get in trouble for
We know
any
you
of
didn't do
this.
this. We know
I
you
don't want to
didn't.
get in trouble for any of this.
What did he do?
Nothing to do with
What
me.
did he do?
I don't know the severity of what he did,
What did he do?
but he knows the relationship that I have with Mr. Stack. He knows that. I mean, I would take him food, like,
Listen to me.
so at a point he would get upset with me that, like, I'm too nice, that I can't kind of act with my customers, but he's the old guy. He has no family. He has nobody, like, nobody. And I guess he started to get upset that why are you letting your feelings at work push you out, kind of like, and make you react outside. And I mean, I talked to him because, you know, he's my husband. I talked to him.
Did Josh say that you kind of were owed this money because you were taking care of this guy?
I don't know if he said that, but
Something like that? What did he tell you?
I don't want to get in trouble. I didn't do anything.
Okay. We need to know. Well, then tell us, okay? Tell us.
I don't want to say he made me do it. It was me physically that had to be the one to conduct everything. I don't want to say
Whose idea was it?
It was Josh's.
Okay, tell me about it.
Well, he knew the severity of the situation. He knew how close I was with him.
And he thought you could use that to get this done?
I guess.
Okay.
That's why nothing is in my name.
Did he tell you?
Nothing is.
Okay. And he told you to do this? Like, I mean, as far as, like, who came up with the idea of, like, putting the check in your son's name? And
He did.
He did. Okay. Were you scared when you did it?
Of course.
Did you feel bad?
I've never done anything like this.
No. Did you feel bad?
Of course. Yes. I still feel bad.
Would you say you
Well, let me ask you this question. What do you think would have happened if you told Josh no?
I don't know. He would have got mad.
What
He
happens
would
when,
have asked me why. Like, why didn't I? Or
what happens when he gets mad?
he just gets angry and
Okay. Does he do crazy things when he gets angry?
I mean, in a sense.
Okay. So when Josh found out that Cindy was asking about this money and asking for it back and everything, what did he say?
He didn't say anything. He was just like, why did you want to know? Like, why?
And again, this is the important part now. This is where you have to put Julian, you, for we need to know. All right, what did he do?
I don't know what he did. That.
What do you, okay. What do you think he did?
I don't think he did anything.
They're both dead.
What?
Yeah. They're dead. So now we really need to talk. Okay?
How did they die?
They were murdered.
Where?
Listen. If there's anything that you know about this, okay?
Uh-huh.
Now is the time, okay? Because let's listen to me. Listen to me. You're all over their stuff talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
You took money from their father. This was not an amicable, let's talk about this.
No, of course, yeah. I don't,
Okay.
whoa.
And where was Josh? On Wednesday night. Tuesday night. Wednesday.
Tuesday night,
Somewhere.
that's when he went to Daytona.
Are you sure about that?
That's what he told me. His phone was off. I mean, I was texting him. I asked him, where are you? He called me at 10 o'clock. That Tuesday, my cousins were here from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And
What did he say?
I didn't get his phone call. I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Orlando Eye area.
Mm-hmm.
They have that new swing there, so I met my cousins there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess while I went on the thing, I left my phone in the box. And when I came back down, I had seen a missed call, and he said, yo.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yo, in the text message.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a missed call from him,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it.
How do you know his phone was off?
Because when I call him, it would go straight to voicemail.
I can't think. This isn't something that you know about, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many things that are screaming out, all right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get a phone call from this person and you don't think to call her back.
Well, the thing is, he did that to me the other night, too, and he did it to me.
No, I'm talking about Cindy.
Oh.
Cindy doesn't call you anymore. And, you were calling her. I saw that.
Yeah.
And then you just stopped. I would venture a guess, if we looked, it probably is Wednesday was the last time that anybody had any conversation with her. You probably didn't try her Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
No, I think the last time I spoke with her was Monday or
Monday.
Tuesday.
And she was supposed to call you back on Friday.
Friday.
Right. And you never called her back.
But yeah, I'm not going to call her back because
No.
she was questioning me.
Well, right. And you see what I'm saying? Was Josh afraid of getting in trouble for this?
No, I mean, not that
Well, listen. Were you afraid of getting in trouble for it?
absolutely from work.
Did you think the way Cindy was going, it was going to go away?
I didn't think it would be this serious.
Do you think it was going to go away?
Oh yeah,
She
I
wasn't
mean,
stopping.
I mean, she wasn't pushing me for anything either. She wasn't threatening me. She wasn't pushing me. We were just talking. She was asking me questions about it. That was it. Half the time when she was calling me as well, it wasn't even about her dad's stuff. It was about like something else. So
Oh.
I don't know if she
Amelia-
just wanted to keep in contact.
Amelia, here's my problem, okay? When we find out, if we find out, this is how you get in trouble for murder.
Me?
Okay? Yeah, let me explain it to you, okay? Let me explain it to you. This is how you get in trouble for it, okay? If we find out in any stretch of the imagination, in any way, shape, or form, that you're providing some type of alibi
What does that
to
mean?
Josh, that you're telling us he was somewhere where he wasn't, that you're lying to us about where he was, what you know, what you don't know, about the gun, about any of it. If we find that out, guess what you become?
I don't know.
You become a principal. Principal to homicide in the first degree.
Yeah, but I know nothing about this.
Listen, no, think. Okay, think.
Okay.
Whatever little bit that you do know, We need to know. Don't leave anything out, okay? Again, like I said, you need to close your eyes for a second. You need to picture Julie. You need to understand. You need to figure out how you're going to explain to him why you didn't do the right thing. Is that what you want to do?
I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything. So if whatever you guys need to know, I can tell you as
Yes,
much
we
as I
need to
know.
know. We need to know what Josh did. We need to know. And anything that you know about it, you need to tell us. Okay? You need to. This is the time right now. All right? You got to understand that. Okay? What did he tell you?
My biggest thing right now is I need to know that I'm going home. I need to know that I'm going to see my son. I need to know that I have no part of this whatsoever.
If you listen, if you didn't know he was going to go over there and do that, then that's fine.
I have no. I mean,
But-
are you guys asking him these questions too?
I need to hear from you first, okay? What I need to know, what I need to make sure is, listen, you don't want me to go in there and him tell me, guess what? I went over there. She gave me the address. She told me to go over there and take care of the problem. You understand that? What if he says that?
I didn't do anything. I didn't even know
Right,
that you
so
were
so
Oh
listen.
my God.
Well, listen, that's not. Would that be the first time that that's happened? Right? Okay. Listen, I was just going where she told me to go. All right. She told me this was all her idea. And again, this is where I'm saying you got to wonder if he's put his hands on you and if he's done things to you in the past. Do you think he's got any loyalty to you whatsoever, or do you think I have a problem putting you squarely in the middle of this? If you made decisions that night, then you've got to think about that. And you've got to say, you know what, that wasn't my decision. I didn't tell him where to go. Now, if you did, we can work with that. Okay?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we need to know, okay, everything that you know. Everything that you know. You can't leave anything out, and you have to start, comes a point where you're going to have to trust us. Okay? You're going to have to trust us. All right? I want to hear it from you first, so when I do talk to him, I can say that's not true. But I need the absolute truth from you, because if I don't have that, I need a way to believe you. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm. Well, the starting of this conversation was about my work stuff
Mhm.
and this check.
Sure.
And so this
But
is
obviously
why,
this led to a bigger problem.
Well, this is why I thought that I was here. I thought that maybe something happened with my write-up.
Let me, listen, you're worried about getting in trouble.
Absolutely. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to lose my job. I have a house. I have a mortgage.
What
I
did-
have a kid.
What did Josh do? Don't say you don't know. What did he do?
I don't know the severity of what
Did
Josh
he say he
did.
took care of the problem? Did he say anything like that?
No.
Did he tell you why they weren't calling anymore? What did he say to you that he did? Or
He didn't tell. Okay, so me and Josh,
Mhm.
and we don't communicate.
Okay.
And I can say that it's a bad thing that we don't,
Mhm.
but we don't.
Mhm.
We don't communicate with one another.
Mhm.
If he's going somewhere, he's going somewhere. If I'm going somewhere, I'm going somewhere. That day he told me that I saw him at lunch.
Mhm.
That was the day that the whole incident happened with him at Claire Connell with
Mhm.
his police officers.
Mhm.
I came home for lunch maybe around 1:30.
Mhm.
When I got home, he was home.
Mhm.
When I left to go back to work, he was still at home,
Mhm.
getting ready to leave.
Go where?
But he told me he was going out.
Where?
He didn't say where. He just told me I'm going out.
Okay.
Leaving.
What was he wearing?
He had on, I think, a blue shirt
Mhm.
and jeans.
Okay. Did you talk to him on the phone?
Mm-mm. I didn't talk to him for the rest of that day because we were fighting. We had gotten into a huge fight. So I didn't talk to him.
While you were home for lunch?
Yeah, we fought while we were home for lunch. It was about the whole stupid gun thing.
How did you know he got a gun?
I saw it. It was in the holster in my house.
Okay. So, you came home and he wasn't home. Then what? What'd you do that night?
That's the night that I went to iDrive with my cousins from out of state. Well, yeah, out of state.
Where are they from?
They're from New York.
What are their names?
Well, it's a lot of them. Vikram, Kunal.
Well, how many? Well, what time were you with them from?
I got with them maybe around 10, 11. 10? I think 10, because we were going to the escape room on our drive across from Mangoes.
Did you go to the escape room?
No, we couldn't go because I got there too late, and they said that we couldn't utilize the hour. We only had like half an hour. It didn't make sense. So we went to Coldstone, and then we walked to the swing.
How many times while you were there did you try and call Josh or text him or anything?
Maybe once or twice I had texted him.
Mm-hmm. Did you get an answer?
Not at all.
What time was the gas receipt for at Daytona Beach?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is I saw that it's at Daytona.
Which car did he have?
He had his car.
Let me just make sure we got the right one. Which one?
The red one.
The red one.
The red one. I said this is before. The only reason we switch cars now is because of the whole incident that happened at work with me.
Okay.
So which car would you have taken to Daytona?
The red one.
Nice.
His car. The only reason we switched this week is because my boss is not
Okay.
following.
That's just a recent thing.
Yeah, but other than that, he never drives my car. I drive my own car.
You said he was with friends?
That's what he told me. He said he's going to Daytona. He's leaving. He's going out with his friends.
Okay. Let me just make sure I got my time right here. So the last time you saw him was when you were going back to work at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, around 1
And this
or
is
2
the same day that thing happened with the Coy.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's kind of how I found out about the whole gun situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because he drew his gun out on whoever the guy was that almost shot his car. So I guess the police standoff happened at Advanced Auto Parts. The guy pulled out. This is the story you told me.
Mm-hmm.
The guy pulled out. The bullet almost hit Josh's car. So Josh circled around, and I guess he stopped him in such a good place, and the guy drew his gun at him, and he drew his gun back at him. But in my head, I'm like, why would you... There's cops there. Like, let them do their job. Like, what does this have to do with you? Like, I get it, but, like, what does, like, any of this have to do with you? So this is kind of why we got into a fight. Like, why are you interfering with kind of what's going on? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And that's how I found out that he had a gun, because he's like, oh, I drew my gun. I'm like, what gun? Like, what are you talking about? And that's how I found out he bought a gun.
Like, so you had that argument, and then when you came home from work, he said he was going out. And when you came home from work, he wasn't there.
He was not home, no.
Okay. And at that point, did you know where he was?
No. He didn't get home until maybe the next day, like 9 a.m. He took my son to school that morning, because I have to be at work by 8:30. So my mom came into my room, and she's like, where's Josh? And I was just like, I don't know. He hasn't been home all night.
She took your son to school?
No, he took.
Yeah,
He did. He came home in time to take him to school.
How was he?
He was okay. I guess he just didn't talk to me. I was just like, what? Like, you've been gone all night. I haven't heard from you since 2 o'clock the day prior. And I had to leave to go to work. Like, I had to have to be at work at 8:30, so I didn't even have time to communicate with him. But it's just like, where the hell were you? Like, why aren't you talking to me? He just ignored me.
Mm-hmm. So the only way you know he went to Daytona is because he has the gas receipt.
I saw the charge. And
Are you sure it was Daytona?
that's what he told me.
Oh. Wait. So you saw a charge for gas, but you don't know that he went to Daytona?
He told me he went to Daytona. I
Right.
saw the thing, so I'm assuming that, why would...
Did the charge say it was Daytona Beach
It
or
says
something?
Daytona.
It says
Mhm.
Daytona.
He bought gas like a bunch of times, like a whole bunch of times.
How many times?
There's like a whole bunch of charges for like Shell gas station.
That same
So
night?
that we also got into a fight about that too.
That same night?
well, between those days, like the day before, the day after, like he's just buying gas. Like, why are you spending so much money on gas? I only have to buy gas maybe like once a month or twice a month because I live literally less than a mile away from work, so I spend no money on gas. So why are you spending all this money on gas? Like, it just aggravated me. We also thought about that too. There's multiple charges at like a gas station.
Which account was he using for this?
So he was using, we have two. One we recently opened maybe a year or two ago, and then one I had that I just added his name onto it. I think the ending is like 77 something. But he uses that card, and I use the other one, just so I can see how he's spending his money.
You guys have a trust issue.
I don't want to say trust issue.
He's a spender, you're the saver?
He doesn't understand, like I don't understand, like, how someone can just, like, I had to open up a separate account for food. So I can, the account's in my name, but he buys a lot of fast food. So I want to see what he's buying, so I only put $100 in there every 11th of the month, so I can see what he's purchasing. It's the whole bank account thing is just really annoying to me. Just money is just such a, like, ugh.
You live with your parents, right? They live in the house too?
My parents live in the same house as me.
Does your dad own a gun?
He does, yes.
Okay.
But it's locked in like a safe.
Okay.
I want to go back again. I just want to really make sure we understand each other. 'Cause, again, just certain things that don't make any sense to me get lost. I'm trying to understand this, okay? So, Josh, I guess during conversation with you and Josh, he comes up with an idea of, hey, why don't you try and get the $50,000 from this guy? It's kind of what I'm understanding. You're nodding your head yes?
Yes.
Okay. Would that explain why? So, so I guess where I come to then is the $50,000 that you got from him was really never intended to give back to him.
I guess for his sake, no, but me, yes. I had all intentions of, I didn't really have those funds.
Did you say anything to Josh when he started spending this money?
Yeah, of course.
But you bought the laptop with it.
No, we were at Best Buy together.
And he bought it?
Yes. The laptop is under his name. This is Josh's MacBook. So,
I guess you said you weren't sure if he spent any of the money when you were being investigated and questioned by Chase.
Yeah,
I guess my question is, rather than go get a notary, right? I mean, because it seemed like Chase did their thing, and Gerald said no, I authorize it, it's okay.
Yeah.
So you're free and clear at that point from Chase. So you're not going to get fired. You're fine. So nobody's the wiser. So why not? I guess this is my question. If it was me and I still have this $50,000, I'm going to go back to Gerald and say, hey, here's your money back. I don't want it anymore. I almost got in trouble for it. Rather that. But no, from what I understand, you went back to his house and you tried to tell him tried to get him to say he was sick in the car. Right?
Trying to say
he was sick in the car. That's what you tried to say. Tried to get Gerald to say that if they asked him.
that he was sick in a car?
Sick in the car, and that's why he wasn't in the branch.
Oh, well,
yes.
They asked me at work, why didn't he come inside?
And when you went to Gerald's house after that, you went and told him to say, hey.
No. This is a conversation we had previously. So he was like, I told him that, because you have to sign these documents. So I had to tell Global Security. They asked me, like, where
Did you sign his signature? Let's.
Oh, no.
Listen, I looked at those. That does not look like his signature.
No, I didn't.
Who signed him?
He did. That I did not. No.
So I guess my question is, why didn't you give back the money?
I didn't have access to the funds. The Bank of America account doesn't have my name on it.
So you did all this. Basically, you took all the risk, and Josh got all the reward. Is that right?
I guess that's what it looks like. Yeah.
You get some appliances and a computer out of it, right?
I mean, I don't care.
What did he buy with it? Don't say you don't know. I mean, you watch his bank account like a hawk. You see him come home and
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. I watch his bank account because that's the
What
only funds that I
what
have
did he
to
buy?
see.
I think how much was it? Like an $8,500 withdrawal at one point in time. What did he buy with it? What did he do with that money?
I have no track record. I have nothing. I've never even stepped foot into that Bank of America.
Amelia, we're not trying to play good cop, bad cop on you
I
here.
know,
But I think you need to understand the situation. And we've talked about a lot of different things, and we've called it a couple different things. But the fact is that you and your husband stole $50,000 from an elderly man, and then a couple days after a family member inquires about these withdrawals, her and her son are murdered in their apartment. That puts we don't work economic crime. We're not here because we work homicide, and I know you did some things to cover your tracks with this stealing of the money, and you were smart about it. You did some things that were absolutely that were smart, and you got away with it. You got away with it until Cynthia started asking questions about it, because you had gotten away with it up to that point. Chase had dropped it. But now, what you need to understand, this investigation does not stop, and it's still going on.
of course,
when the SWAT team hit your house, we're collecting evidence. Let me just tell you right now, just so you know, okay, if we find out that you knew about this murder, contributed to it in any way, knew about it before or after it happened, you're going to be charged with first-degree murder, and that is life in prison, even if you didn't pull the trigger, okay? So what Detective Ferreira has been more than patient with you talking to you about is, don't let us leave the room with you holding something back. Because if the evidence shows it, and somebody plays this tape for people that are going to decide what's going to happen to you in the future and the relationship you're going to have with your son, and they're going to sit in there and they're going to, that woman sat there and lied to Detective Ferreira for hours and hours, knowing what had happened. And that is going to compound this issue. I know you don't want to get into trouble. It's too late for that, okay? It's too late for that. You were right in this thing. We firmly believe that you didn't go over there and kill these people. We'll be perfectly honest with you. That's not what we think. But if the evidence shows that you knew about it ahead of time, if you provided your husband with their address even, okay, that's a problem. And especially if you compound that issue with a lie. So if you let us walk out of this room knowing that you've lied to us about what happened with these people's murders, God help you and your son and what's going to happen to you in the future. And the time to repair it is now. Because the people that are going to figure out what's going to happen to you, they want to see that you've been truthful when caught. Okay, they want to see remorse. I'm seeing some remorse here. I think you've tried, but my problem is I think you've been trying to explain some stuff away. The bottom line is you stole $50,000 from the man. I mean, come on, let's not beat around the bush. That's what happened. You had no intention of paying it back. You took advantage of a situation, and you bought material goods with it. It's not like it's sitting in an account. Okay, you bought things with it. So, that being said, you need to tell this man what you know about those two people getting killed right now.
I mean, the most I know about is what I did at the bank.
How did Josh get their home address?
Well, I'm not too sure. He had their phone number.
How did he get their phone number?
My cell phone.
You gave it to him.
I gave him their phone number. He has access to my phone.
Okay. Did you let him look at your phone so you get the phone number?
He takes my phone all the time. I have them saved under their names.
Okay. So why did he take your phone to look for their phone number?
Because he knew they were calling. I don't think he
was
looking for their phone number.
He knew they were calling. What were you telling him about why they were calling?
What was I telling him?
Listen, again, like he's saying, this doesn't just... Whatever volatile relationship you have with Josh, however it is or whatever, you two conspired to take this money from this man, okay? So when a family member, like he said, I don't know how many more times we're going to say it, when a family member comes and starts saying, I need, listen, this isn't a one-time phone call. This is multiple times. She's calling you multiple times, okay? You called her. We see it. We know this.
No, of course,
you called Sean. You dropped Sean off near his house. You know what? You opened his account. You know where he lives.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't give Josh their address.
Somehow or other he winds up over there. How does he get over there?
I have no clue. I didn't give him the address. And that's something you can ask Josh himself. I've never given Josh
Do you think
address.
Josh killed these people?
Do I think so?
Yeah.
I would know. I hope not. I mean...
So it's just a coincidence that they ended up dead that day?
And he wasn't home?
Is he capable of killing people over this?
He's capable of killing someone, yes. I mean, he was in the Navy. So, it's not like... I know he was in the Navy, so...
If we took you and asked you to take a polygraph test and gave you a polygraph test, would it show that you're being completely honest with us, or is there stuff that is going to be showing you're leaving out?
I mean, I'm telling you the truth.
I understand that, but is it going to show that you're leaving stuff out?
I guess, in a sense.
Okay. That's what we need to talk about. One way or another, we need to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you're leaving out.
I don't want to go to jail is my thing.
I know. This is what you're scared of. I understand.
I don't want to go to jail. Like, I
So,
don't want
okay,
him to
so
go to jail
let me-
either because I really
well,
don't know what he did or if
well,
he did anything.
What is
But I'm
the,
more.
the
I'm
stuff
more.
that you know about?
I'm just more concerned about myself.
Sure.
For my parents' sake, for my child's sake,
Sure.
I do not want to go to jail. I don't. Like, if I get fired, okay, let me get fired at work, but I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything. I didn't plan anything. I didn't conspire anything. I didn't do anything. I don't want to go to jail.
Like Detective Mareshi said, now is the time. If you're leaving stuff out, we need to know everything. We need to be able to go to them and say she's completely 100% honest and truthful with us. We didn't have to give her a polygraph. We didn't have to do any of that stuff because she told us everything, okay?
And then if I do tell you everything, how am I promised I'm not going to go to jail?
Again, we can't make you promises, but what we can say is, what we can absolutely say is she was 100% truthful with us. She was remorseful. She didn't leave anything out. She told us. Now, Detective Mareshi and I are not going to sit here right now and say you're being 100% completely honest with us. There's stuff that's eating at you. It's bothering you, right? It's eating at you. There's things that you know that you want to get out, but you're just scared.
Yes, I'm scared.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's something we're going to have to work through, okay? But we can work through that stuff, okay? But you have to take a step.
I'm scared.
I know you're scared. But you have to take a step again, right? You have to take a step and trust that doing the right thing is going to be the right thing to do, okay? Because, again, you want to be able to look at yourself and do it in the mirror and say, I did everything right, okay? I made a mistake.
I did make a mistake. I shouldn't have done that at
Gotcha.
work. That was
Gotcha.
completely wrong of me.
Let's move past and let's talk about what Josh did, okay? Let's talk about everything that he did and everything that you know, okay?
Okay, so I'm so scared. I don't want to get in trouble. I didn't do anything. I don't even know these people died. This is not my intention.
You know some of what Josh did though. Tell us. We just need to know.
But I want to know that I'm not gonna go to jail. Like, that's what I want to know. I did not do anything. I didn't conspire anything, like you're saying. I didn't plan.
We can't guarantee. But this is what I can guarantee.
I didn't do anything. I didn't conspire anything. My intention is not to hurt anybody.
Listen to me for just a second, because we can't promise you what's going to happen to you. But I could tell you well, the one thing I can guarantee you is if you withhold this information or if you lie about it, you're not just going to go to jail. You're going to go to prison for a very, very long time.
Which I don't want to go to either or. I don't want to do either or.
Tell this man everything you know. Tell the truth. And it starts from there, Amelia.
Okay.
You've got to do it.
Okay. So when Cindy had called me, I let Josh know that, she was calling me and asking me questions about, her dad's account. So he wanted to know what was she asking me specifically. So the whole intention for the whole money being withdrew out of the account, Josh made me do it. He forced me to do it. And he knows how I am with my job. I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to get fired. I have a great job. I have an easy job. I'm really young. This is my career. I don't want to mess anything up. He forced me to withdraw the funds out of the guy's account, and I did it. And he took the 2 checks, and he did whatever he wanted to do with it. And then I had to lie at work about what happened. I didn't forge his signature. Mr. Stack did sign everything up. I let him know that I don't know anything about the money because he would never, talk to me about it. If I did, it was a problem, or he would yell at me, or we would get into an argument. So just to avoid the whole situation, I just didn't ask. And then I let her know. Me and her, she'd called me previously, because I knew her son. He came in, he opened the account. I knew him because of the grandfather. It's a good kid. She's young. She's really nice, too. I mean, the grandfather would say things about her, but from what I was speaking to her about, she's really nice, super Christian woman, So I let him know that she was questioning me and calling me, and I didn't give him the address. I didn't even know where they live. I know the area in which they live in. She had texted me. Well, when she had called me about the whole situation, Josh had, I don't know if Josh called her from like another number, and he spoke to her. So I don't know if that's when maybe he had said something to get the address. But she texted me and she asked me last week Monday, who is the guy at my door with a badge? So I called her back and I was like, I don't know. I mean, no one from Chase would send anybody to your home.
When was that?
This was, I don't have to look at the text messages. It's in the text messages. So when she would ask me about the checks, I let her know that at work, Global Security, like, they took them from me. Because I can't say that, hey, I put these checks in, you know, this person's name and my husband took it. So I told her that our corporate office took the checks. That's what I told her.
So you lied about the checks?
To her, yes.
Okay.
To her, yes.
And that was when?
I have to look at my text messages, to be completely honest, because I don't remember the date. But it's in there. It's
Was that last week or the week before?
probably the week before.
Okay. All right. So go ahead.
But it's in the text messages, and it says that. But she had asked me about some guy. Some guy went to her house, and he had a badge.
Okay. When, and that's in the text
It's
messages?
in the text messages.
Okay.
It has
And did she talk to the guy?
Yeah, she told me that she opened the door, and that she spoke to the guy, but she didn't let anybody inside the house.
Okay.
She told him if he can come back Monday. So maybe that might have been a Thursday or a Friday that happened.
Okay.
She told him to come back on a Monday.
Okay. Did she say what he asked about or anything like that?
Mm-mm. She just, like a guy, like a security guy, like officer, came to her house.
Why did she think to text you to ask you that?
No, well, she was just asking me about the whole situation. She's like, do you know if... Because I was talking to her about the whole global security thing. So I don't know if maybe she thought that someone would go there.
Okay.
So maybe that's why she was asking
Okay.
me.
All right. So go ahead.
But,
Does Josh have any type of badge?
he has a badge from work, yeah. Like a...
And he works for Chase.
Yeah.
So he's got a badge.
He has a badge, yeah.
That says Chase. Like
his-
a work badge?
His photo is on it,
Mhm.
and it has his full right name.
Is that what she was talking about, or was she talking like a badge? Like
She said a badge. That's
all
she said.
Okay.
She said a badge.
Okay.
This person had a badge, and he came to her door.
Did she mention Chase at all?
No, she said nothing about her.
So go ahead.
I lost my train of thought now.
The text message about why that person was there, and she told him to come back.
Yes, so she told him to come back on Monday, and I lost my train of thought. Oh my god.
It's okay. Take a second. It's a lot. I'll drink a water. Take a second.
Tried to get some tissues, but there's somebody in that room.
Oh, okay. That was a good call. Amelia, I was told you wanted to talk to us a little bit more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you understand? You were sworn in and everything else, and you still want to, you're okay to talk to us? Okay. What's going on?
I just know the severity of the situation, and I don't want to be like held like that I'm a part of any of this, or that like. So I know what Josh did, and
Okay.
I know what he went to do.
Okay.
He told me what he went to do. He told me what he did. So I know.
Okay. So let's talk about that, okay? And thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. I know that's not an easy thing to do.
He also I started to tell him about the phone calls that were coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he started to get more nervous for himself because I had already gotten in trouble at work. So
Mhm.
my situation was done and over with.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he just started to get more nervous for himself because all of the things were in his name. The paper trail, everything money-wise, everything was in his.
Okay. Okay, I understand that. Yep.
Was in his name. So as I was talking to her, I guess he just started to get more and more upset at the fact that she was continuously calling me, and that I was providing her information as well,
Mm-hmm.
which he was getting upset about too. So he told me that he was going to, quote unquote, handle the situation, and those were his exact words.
Okay.
I'm going to handle the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me if I were to get involved, and if I were to say anything, that he will kill me. He'll kill my mom and dad, and he'll kill myself.
Okay.
So I just complied with whatever he told me to do. And I didn't say anything to anybody, or he didn't. I just acted normal.
Okay.
I went to work as normal. I came home as normal. I went out as normal. Me and him really just weren't talking.
Mm-hmm.
I was more kind of scared to talk to him or ask questions or...
So what else? I mean, how do you, besides him saying he's going to take care of it, I mean, how do you?
Well, the day that I came home for lunch and we had the argument about the gun situation, I'd ask him why did you purchase the gun for? Like, what was the whole reason?
Mm-hmm.
He says that he has business to handle or business to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came home, he was cleaning it and cleaning bullets and putting them into the gun.
What do you mean cleaning?
He was cleaning bullets with like alcohol or something.
Okay. What was he doing with the gun? You said he was cleaning the gun too?
Mm-hmm.
What was he doing with the gun?
He was cleaning it with like cotton swabs and cotton balls.
Was it apart or together?
It was a part.
Apart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
And then I left around like 1:30, almost 2, to go head back to work for lunch. And he said he's going to handle the situation. Is basically what he said. And I just went to work as normal. I didn't contact him. I didn't talk to him. I just saw him the next morning, and he took off all his clothes. He put it in a clear garbage bag. I know he took the gun and he, like, I don't know what he did with it, but he grinded it down with something.
The whole thing, or just like a part of it? Or
I know it's in like pieces.
Where is it now?
I don't know.
How do you know it's in pieces?
Because I saw,
Where
and
did
I
he,
can hear him
Where did he do it at?
at the house.
Where in the house?
I think in the backyard.
Backyard. Are there tools back there?
My dad has like a saw machine. And he has, I don't know what these things are. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's like
I probably wouldn't know either. It's okay.
It's like a blade, and I don't know what it does, but he told me that he was like cutting the barrel. I don't know these terms. I'm just saying what he told me. Cut the barrel,
Mm-hmm.
and he grind the gun down.
When did he tell you that?
A couple of days ago.
Why did he tell you that a couple days ago?
Because I asked him, "What are you doing?" Because the sound is loud, and
Oh, so he was out there doing that a couple days ago.
and I'm in the house, so I'm like, "What are you doing at this time of the night? Like, what are you possibly doing?"
Were your parents home?
My parents are home, but because our house is so far apart, it's kind of like difficult to hear what's going on one side of the house.
So as soon as he got home, he took his clothes off and put them in the bag.
Mhm.
Then what did he do with his clothes?
He put it in a clear garbage bag, and he went by his mom and dad's house.
How do you know he went by his mom and dad's house?
He told me.
He told you.
Mhm.
When?
When he came home that morning, because he dropped my son to school.
So did you see him at home with the clothes on?
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice anything about the clothes?
Mm-mm. He looked normal.
Okay.
There's nothing on him. There was nothing.
And then but he held on to the gun until a couple days ago.
I'm guessing so. Because I saw pieces of it, because I asked, "What are you doing?"
Mhm.
So I saw pieces of it.
What did he tell you he did over there?
He told me he handled the situation, and he told me that I cannot call them, don't contact with them, don't do nothing, just leave it be.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. Who's Jay?
Jay, he's like a friend from high school.
How good of a friend?
Not that great of a friend.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Josh called him from my phone, like, last week.
Josh called him from your phone?
Mhm.
Why?
He took my phone, he called him, and he said for him, because I saw the text messages, he said for him to come to my house, like, ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
And then they spoke outside.
Okay. And then what?
Nothing. He was taking my phone and texting him.
Why your phone? Listen, if you called him or texted him, we need to know. All
Oh, no,
right.
yeah, of
I
course.
mean, see, again, we're starting to get this little convenience thing of no, this is like a marriage made in hell. I got to be honest with you guys because you're throwing each other under the bus. So, are you taking this phone and if you talk to him, we need to know that.
No, I didn't speak to Jay at all. No.
So all of a sudden, out of the blue, Josh decides to take your phone and call Jay.
Because he knows who he is, so he took my phone.
Why did he call him from your phone?
Because I have his number. He's not his friend.
Okay. So why didn't you just call him?
Because he asked me for my phone. He asked me if I can contact him. I was like,
So are you sure you called? Did you call him first?
no.
Is his real name Jay or is it short for something?
I know him as Jay. I'm not too sure.
What's his last name?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't remember.
I mean, unlike where we've been going through this today, I think it's best for us to tell you the truth. As far as, not that we've been lying to you,
No, yeah.
but we just got done talking with your husband. And I will tell you exactly what I told him.
Mm-hmm.
You are throwing him under the bus. He's throwing you under the bus. One of you is one of the world's worst people. Okay? I'm not sure which, but this is what, he's bringing this Jay Prasad into it. He said the money that you guys had left over is in a TD account with you and your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
No.
And
Me and
then
my
you-
dad have $1,000 in that account. And that account is only used to pay our mortgage.
Did you and him on Friday and Saturday go to a Walgreens in Metro West and meet with Jay?
Yes.
Why?
Josh was giving him money.
For?
I don't know. They're not keeping me. Let me tell you.
Josh says you're giving him that money, and it's to do this.
I don't have money to give. I don't have the money.
Well, you guys had $25,000 of money to give.
Yeah, but not me. I
Okay.
don't have that money. I don't have that money. I didn't see that money. I didn't cash that.
Let's put it out there. Okay. What conversation did you have with Jay that day when the money was given?
I didn't have a conversation with Jay. Josh met up with him. He wants me to go with him because he's like, oh, Jay is your friend. So you have to go with us.
So what was his reason for contacting Jay?
So they spoke outside of the vehicle, not inside of the vehicle.
When was the last time prior to this that you guys contacted Jay?
Josh had taken my phone and texted him saying like, where are you?
No, that's what I'm saying. Why? Okay. Why did Josh have you say, hey, I want to talk to Jay? He said you contact him. It's your friend. Why?
I didn't contact Jay.
No. Why did Josh ask you to contact Jay? Why?
I'm guessing for this whole situation, I don't know if Josh was in contact with him. He knew something that I didn't know about Jay. Because Jay is like, he's like sell drugs and he does like all these things. So I don't know if it's something that he contacted him for.
Because see, Amelia, you didn't tell us about that.
Mm-hmm.
And what
But this
happens
is why I wanted to.
Well, see, again, this is what happens, and this is where we have to start figuring something out, because you have a problem, okay? Your word basically means nothing. I have news for you, all right? You connived an old man into giving him giving you $50,000 of his own money. Let's be real, okay? You weren't so innocent in that whole thing either, okay? All right, now I'm kind of losing my patience a little bit. I got to reel it back in because I'm losing it here, okay? Because the fact of the matter is, you haven't been honest with us from the beginning. All right. So now you want us to sit here. You expect us to sit here and believe. All of a sudden, when reality sinks in and survival instinct kicks in, now you're going to put him. Now you're going to throw him under the bus,
I'm
right?
not throwing him under
Well,
the bus.
hold
at all.
on. That's what I'm saying. Now all of a sudden, when we come back in, he tells us that you guys were meeting up with him and giving this guy Jay money, and you're like, and all of a sudden we ask you that, and you conveniently forgot about all that. See, because you know why, Amelia? Because that puts you squarely, boom, in the middle of it, right?
I'm not in the middle of this. This is the thing. Like oh my God.
Who killed these people? Let me ask you a very direct, flat-out question. Who killed Cynthia and Sean?
Josh.
And who?
Oh, I don't know if someone else did anything.
Okay. An hour ago, you said you didn't know anything about it. Now, all of a sudden, you know. How do you know that Josh did this besides... how do you know?
When he came home, he told me that he handled the situation.
Did he say he took something from them?
I don't know. I didn't ask any questions is my thing. When he walked through that door, my mom was also still home. She had in the process of leaving the house. knocked on the door. I opened the door,
What time was that at?
like around 8:39.
Are you sure?
It could have been earlier, because my mom was home.
What time does your mom go to work?
She stayed in a little later because she was concerned about why isn't he home, and
So
why-
she didn't leave for work at normal time?
I'm guessing not, no. Because she was still home. She came into my room around like 6 a.m. and she wanted to know where he was, and I said, I don't know where he is.
So let's go to this Jay Prasad thing.
Okay.
He uses your phone to text him to say, I need you to come over here to your house.
Yeah, so
But he's your friend, right?
well, it's a mutual friend, but I know him first,
Okay.
basically, yes.
So does Jay come over to your house at that point?
He came to the house, yes.
Okay. What went on during that
So
call?
Josh and him went outside to talk.
Okay. And you
And
weren't
then-
part of that.
No, Josh came back inside.
Okay.
He put some type of like pill inside of a Ziploc bag, and he gave it to him.
Who gave what to him?
Josh gave that to Jay.
Okay.
Um,
Does Josh sell drugs all of a sudden?
he gave him those pills.
Okay. Do you know what the pill was?
Some type of prescribed pill that he got for his leg.
Oh, okay. Some kind of pain medication
I'm
then?
guessing.
Okay.
But he put them all in a bag and gave it to him.
Okay. So then on Friday, you and he go to this Walgreens in
Yeah, he
Metro.
says, "Come on, let's go."
Okay.
In the house.
And what happened there?
He gave Jay like a strap of money.
Okay. Where'd that money come from?
I'm guessing that's the money where Josh got from this whole situation.
It was
That
part of
was-
the money that was taken from Mr. Stack.
I'm guessing so.
Okay. So, and you had no idea that he had that money.
I haven't seen the money since he brought it home. No.
And that money never went into this TD account with your dad.
No, I have my bank records for that we can show.
What did he tell you the $9,000 was for?
I didn't ask questions. I didn't ask any questions. I didn't ask anything. I don't want any part of any of this. I
Okay.
didn't ask anything.
Because you need to know your husband's in the other room saying that this was your idea, that you are friends with Jay. Okay, now conveniently he's using your phone to call him. That you went, at your request, you went over there and you met with him because you wanted Jay Prasad to kill these two people for you.
By myself?
No, he was with you. He's putting himself in the middle of this. He's saying this is what happened. So that's why I said, that's why I'm saying, you're putting him under the bus. He's throwing you. One of you is just terrible person.
But my question is, why would I want to kill these two people if I'm in contact with
Well,
them?
because Amelia, realistically, you're the one. Again, I don't know how many times we can say this without you sinking in. If it weren't for you, I'm flat out saying it. If it wasn't for you, those two people would be alive.
I mean, I don't understand why they would have to be killed for a type of situation like
Because
this.
$50,000 is a lot of
Try
money.
the other way.
And yeah, $50,000 is a lot of money, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and if they went to the police, you'd be sitting right here where you are now.
Of course.
Right. So,
In
and
the
if we
ending,
can
I'm
avoid that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the ending, I'm still here. So this is kind of just why I'm.
what kind of pills did he give him?
I don't know. I don't know what the pills are. It's whatever pain medication
Okay.
he got for shotting.
Why doesn't he just go get a prescription for that pain medication?
Who?
No, Josh sold it to Jay.
Josh gave it to the kid.
Yeah.
Josh sold it to Jay.
He
Yeah.
gave it to the kid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So that's why I'm thinking that's why the kid came to the house. He came inside the house after he's finished talking to him. He asked me for a Ziploc bag. I gave it to him, and he put all the pills in a bag and went back outside.
Now, were they using your phone to text back and forth with each other?
For the most part, yes.
Are we going to see discussions about money?
Yeah. So in the text messages, Jay says that he left his wallet home. If we can lend him some money. And then later on in the text messages, it says why aren't you answering? Where are you?
When was that?
I was Monday.
Did he say something about it's only 9,000?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't know. I guess so. I don't know. And then all I saw in the text messages were
Was that on Snapchat?
no, via text.
Okay, go ahead.
Says, I left my wallet at home. Could you lend me a few bucks? I'll pay you back. And then afterwards, the next day, it says where are you? What happened?
What was the explanation for having to go to the Walgreens? I mean, he'd already come to your house once. Why not just...
He said
Meet
that that's
there.
where Jay wanted to meet him. That we have to leave the house. Jay wants to meet.
Tell me more about Jay that's going to help us figure out who he is. What do you know about him?
I know that he went to jail last year for domestic abuse with his girlfriend, who was my friend and how I met him.
What's her name?
Christina Prasad.
Christina Prasad.
Yeah.
So he went.
So that's how I know him, because of her.
Okay.
And Josh knows him because of me, because of her, because we were friends.
Do you think Josh is that mad, or I don't know what is to make this up, to say that instead of taking responsibility and say, yeah, I didn't want my wife to go to prison, so I went over there and shot him, and instead he's saying, I had nothing to do with this. She paid Jay Prasad to go do this. And they stole my gun from me.
I didn't pay anybody anything. I didn't even see this money. The only thing I knew is when he was making like large withdrawals, and he'll come home with the cash in hand. And then he'll buy like stupid little things here and there. But that was it.
After hours of prolonged interrogation, the statement of Amelia Bissoon finally broke through every layer of concealment. She admitted that she had informed her husband, Joshua Ramsawmy, about Cynthia Stack, repeatedly calling to question the suspicious transactions. This detail became the spark that pushed the criminal plan from financial fraud into deadly violence. By the end of the case in Orlando, the entire scheme of Amelia Bissoon and her husband, Joshua Ramsawmy, had completely collapsed under the weight of evidence and conflicting testimonies, exposing a brutal plan driven by greed and fear of being exposed. The Florida court determined this was a premeditated murder intended to silence the victims. Cynthia Stack, 57 years old, and her son, Sean Stack, 29 years old, in which Joshua was the one who directly carried out the act and received a life sentence without the possibility of parole, while Amelia, although not the direct killer, was still sentenced to decades in prison for her role as an accomplice and for financial fraud, turning what once seemed like a carefully executed plan to steal more than $50,000 into an irreversible tragedy where 2 lives were taken and the perpetrators paid with the rest of their lives behind bars.